Team, I am going to now show you how to use the new YouTube videos feature, the code that now automatically pulls in the YouTube videos. Lots of you have been asking how it works, and I am just going to take you through how to easily set it up. So I'm going to use Chilliwack as an example, as just recently Tiffany from Chilliwack called me and said she had set up the scene and the lunch counter and wanted to pull the videos in and didn't know how. Now, for the page itself in Electron, always copy a previous page. Tiffany didn't create this from scratch, as you hear in the scene. She just copied another show and then brought it over and then just had to swap the code. And I always recommend that. Try not to create things from scratch. There's no reason. If you want to know how to do that, that's a different part, but literally if you just right click on a file and just put copy and you can paste it, it will paste it in, and away you go. You just rename it and you can have a new page. So I'm assuming you've already done that. Tiffany's obviously put the right content in here for the scene and everything else. And if you just scroll down here, you can see where it says videos, and you'll see this script here. And we'll get into that in a second. But really, we want to just flip back to our web and the new show. And so we first of all assume that you've set up a YouTube playlist. There's also another video on that. I would have sent the link with this email on how to create a playlist. So I'm assuming you also have that. So I've signed into Shaw TV Chilliwack just to show you how to grab the playlist stuff. So I'm signed in. You hit Video Manager up here, and then it should come up. And then you go down here. I'm assuming you already made a playlist. You click on your playlist just below Uploads. You find the one you're looking for. As you can see here, we were dealing with the scene. I can see there's one video on the scene playlist. So you don't want to click on the name. You want to click on Edit. Actually, for what we're doing, you could do either. So it doesn't really matter because we're just getting the playlist number. So I've clicked on it. It's taken me to the playlist. I'm not actually editing it. I can again if I want up here. Either way, it would just take you to a very similar screen. So really, at this point, we have what we need. I know you can't see it, but here's the tricky part. So if you look up in your menu bar, right up in here, the URL that you get, this has everything you need. So anything after you get playlist question mark list equals, and then you see this PL. Anything after this part, so starting with the A in this example, obviously be different for wherever you are, and you select all of this going right up to the and, the ampersand here. So anything after the PL and right before the and symbol is your playlist number. So all you'd want to do then, obviously, is you can right click and copy, or just Command or Control C to copy, and now you have your playlist number on your clipboard. So let's fire back to Electron. So now we're back on this videos. I assume you're in edit mode, and just right click in this area and you get that edit rich area source. So now you're going to see the code view. I mean, it can look intimidating, but really there's very little you have to know here. This is all your video code right here. So like I said, there's not too much you have to do. Really, just down at the bottom here, you'll see this show links, push, and then you see this long string of digits. And that's where you have to, there's two places you got to put it. One is there. Make sure you leave the single quotes on the left of it there. So you want to go all the way up to before whatever the squiggle is. I don't even know what they call that. But then you would paste in your code there. So I actually already did this one, so it's not changing, but I'm assuming you would have copied another page and it would change. So you copy it in there, and then basically what this does, it says this playlist will use this link. And now that's the text on top above the thumbnail. Whatever you put this link to be, it will link to it. So in this example, she obviously wants it to go to Shaw TV Chilliwack, the scene. So anytime you click on the video name, it would take you to the scene page, and that's great. Okay, the second part where you want it is right down here. You see kind of script, and you get this link here, the data, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And you'll see right up to playlist. And then again, right after playlist and the slash, you can copy select what you need right up to the question mark again. Make sure that that's all still there intact, and you would paste again in there. The only other thing to remember, if this is copied from another page, is way over here at the right where you see this results equals 40. That actually dictates how many videos you can have on the page. Now it actually limits it, I believe, at 50, 52 or something like that. We've been using 40 as a maximum. I don't feel you need many more videos on the page than that. So make sure it's maxed out at 40. I would recommend just leaving it there. So then as you add videos, they will just dynamically add. So that's it. That's all you have to know. Press OK. And then at that point, you're done. I'm assuming you have the page set up. You publish it, and obviously clear your cache if need be. And then if you go back to the page, you'll see you would want to make sure that you set up the proper shows page. We link to the scene, and then there's our videos. We had one video in it, and there it is. So if you have more, it would actually just add. So you don't have to come back into the Ectron code ever again, really, once it's set up. It just means now every time you add another video in YouTube, and I'm actually even just going to quickly show you. If I go back to Video Manager and Uploads, and just for this example, and I'll take this off for Tiffany, if I select a video that I figure wants to go in the scene, let's just say that healthy living, I would just go click it, go Add To, find my playlist, there it is, the scene. All I got to do is click it. I mean, I can add a note. You don't really need to. Once you do that, it's done. Now, I just want to, so I've added that to playlist. Now, I haven't gone back into Ectron, obviously. All I'm going to do is refresh the page, and nothing. That's the Ectron cache, I believe. But here, let's just clear that quickly. And now, let's do it again. And there it is. So I just had to clear the cache. And now we have two videos. So you can see all you have to do is now as you add videos to your YouTube playlist, they just go up. You don't have to go in Ectron anymore. You're done. You kind of set it and forget it. That's it. So if you have any questions, obviously you can call Darren Scott at any time. And I hope this has been helpful for you.